Hello, you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. Today we're doing a pick card reading. We're doing 3 cards and we're looking at what energy body wants your attention, okay? These cards underneath are from the swatches of the chakras. And so I already pulled the 3 cards, and it's great. And basically, you will get one of these, cards, right, in this mix. I'm not showing the cards this time. I'm showing markers. So whatever marker drew your attention, that is your pile. So 1, 2, or 3. We're going to get started. I did something a little different. I actually saw the cards, and so stay to the end because at the of whatever your pile is, because I actually did a piece of artwork for each one with actual music that I was drawn to at the time. Okay. And so I will let you know that's definitely going to have some meaning into it itself. So let's get started. All right, pile 1. This is your reading. You guys picked this gray doodle marker. This is what I used to actually do my doodles today too. I used a lot of markers. You guys got the limitless soul star chakra. As you can kind of see, that is kind of like the rainbow. It's like everything. I'm going to take the book and read some stuff out of it because it was really, like, when I pulled it, I was just like, okay. This is the soul star chakra, and then this card reflects the concept of boundless potential and uncharted horizons. In a world where limitations often surround us, this card serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration. Your true capabilities are beyond measure. Anything achieved after being deemed impossible is a perfect example of this energy. Just as the universe stretches endlessly into the cosmos, so does your potential within your soul. You are encouraged to delve into the inner reservoir of untapped talents, creativity, and wisdom. Okay. This pile, you guys, I feel you guys are this beautiful quest, this beautiful, you are I'm going to give you some of your information a little bit early with that picture and the music, but I'm just giving you some example out of the connection of it. So, because a lot of the messages will be channeled. The first message I'm getting is kind of like Frodo at the very end of the Lord of the Rings, like after the quest and everything, the very end where he decides that he's extending, he's going with the elves. He's no longer staying in this realm, in the earthly realm. He's moving, he's ascending. It's kind of like that. It's kind of, you're done with the cycle of something, and you're on something new. Your quest is something new. So the first thing I'm pulling from you is it's spiritual AF. So let's see what comes out for y'all with this. This is interesting that I've decided to use this. So your first message from the spiritual AF went flying. It says, if you ask the universe for signs, believe what shows up. Okay. So this is telling you, like, universe, if you say, okay, universe, oh my gosh, I can give you a freaking prime example. I was sitting outside yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday, I think. And I was like, universe, if this is this, then give me a sign, right? I'm like, and I said, don't give me something little. I want it to be noticeable. And it gave me a couple. And of course, I still question it because there's some part of me that's just like, are we sure? And that could be you. You could be like, am I sure I'm supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be writing this book? Am I supposed to be going to this new job? Am I supposed to be doing a travel vlog? Am I supposed to be going here? Am I supposed to be contacting this? whatever it is that is calling you, if you ask for a sign and you got that sign, then go with it. Seriously, don't go asking a tarot deck about the lover you're pretty sure you should leave and then pull leave their ass card and pretend like you don't know what it's saying. That, sweetheart, is a recipe for some cosmic kick ass kicking. Universe is as loving as AF, but it created the tough love game. If you ask for direction and don't listen, she's going to rain signs on you till you do. Bonus sign. If you pulled this card asking if you should learn to twerk, you totally should. So, like, should I take this painting class? Should I do painting? Should I, any of those things? It is saying, yes. I don't know. Now I just confused my own self about my own stuff with that, because it's just like, yeah, what did I ask? I forgot. I forgot. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. So this is pretty straightforward. Yeah, whatever it is that you want to do and you've asked for it, and it's you asked for the signs, then you're supposed to be doing it. And this is gonna be nice and simple, you guys. I'm pulling from the Light Worker Oracle, and you guys got, this is from the Light Worker Oracle. This is the 11/11 edition. I'd be looking at this 11/11 edition because this dude is hot. I think he's AI and generated, but I'm just gonna tell you, he's hot. Okay, so you guys have grace. So your situation involves giving grace. Okay, to me, grace is always, I always try to walk with grace, forgiveness, and even though you have grace and forgiveness doesn't mean you don't have to have boundaries, or you have to keep letting people step all over you. It's like, I forgive you and I release you. I let this go, type of energy. But I'm going to go in a minute. Is it time for your life to become a little easier? Can you allow yourself to walk the way of divine grace with trust and acceptance? You do not have to force solutions with every greater effort or seek to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be what is meant to be. This is the most effective use of your energy. For the best results, surrender attachment to your struggles now. And as you allow this to serve your soul's fulfillment with love and kindness. Grace is an expression of love. It's a spiritual empowerment. You have to learn to listen. This means tuning into what feels right and wrong at any given time at your soul level. And sometimes you'll want to push forward, yet your intuitive knowing will guide you to rest. Sometimes you want to hide away from a challenge, and yet you know in your bones that it is time to step up and shine with boldness, despite the fear you may feel. So you could be either one of those things. You could be on the spectrum of wanting to do, where the universe says surrender, let go, have grace for this right now. Or you could be on the other side of, nah, I want to hide away. I don't want to deal with this. And it's saying it's time to step up and step out. Okay, so some of you are on one level and some of you are on the other side. So there's two sides of the spectrum. You're on both of them, but it's to seek divine grace. Okay? Now we're going to get a tarot, and then I'm going to show you your my little artwork I did for you guys, and the song I listened to, and what I heard and felt, and all of those great emotions. Actually, dang it, I should go get my yeah, I'm gonna have to pause this and go get. Okay, so we have two cards, and I'm taking this other card out. Yeah. So, like I said, you guys, there's two sides. There's one side that wants to do, and that's the magician side. So you guys are at this new beginning. Okay, you are at this creation. You are using all of the elements to get what you need. And this is the magician. This is like the fairy godmother in Cinderella, where she makes nothing out of something. And so it is the universe saying, you've done what you need to do. Now sit back and let me, it's time to surrender and let me do what I need to do. Okay, that's one group of you are there. And then the other one is this Queen of Swords energy, which she is like, I'm here to set boundaries. Things need to be fair. It's time for you. It's also speaking up for yourself. So others of you, this other side of the people who wants to shrivel away and not say anything and step back and not do anything. The Queen of Swords is action and speaks up for herself, takes up for herself, puts up boundaries. And this is the side some of you need to be on, bringing justice for yourself, because it's the card of Libra. So it's that balance and justice as well, and seeing the truth, not putting up with any of the crap. And so some of you guys need to surrender, but another group of you on the other side need to step up and speak your truth. Okay, I am going to pause it really quick so I can get my all of the songs, because there's 3 songs in your thing with your thing, just by one artist though. Hold on. All right, guys, I am back. So your picture, I drew this little thing. The first thing that I drew was this actually gray part, and then the blue, and then all of a sudden I had in my head road less travel that came up. And so I think this blue is like water, and if you think of water, water is totally the sea of emotions, and you could see it flows through there, but you have this green and you have this barren part of you as well. But again, the song that came up for you guys with this, that I listened to as I put this together, was I listened to Enya, and the first song was Only Time. And if you know, Only Time is connected to the Lord of Rings, because it's when Frodo sells off and they play that, or even when he decides, you know what, I have to do this on my own, and Sam says to him, and Sam does not let him go on his own. He's like, he jumps into the water, not knowing how to swim, to go out to Frodo, saying, I'm going to go on this adventure with you. And sometimes you have to walk alone, but right now the universe is saying, with that, it reminds me of the universe saying, you don't have to walk alone. There's someone who will walk with you. That the universe is either bringing someone, or someone that's going to walk with you with this magician. And this Queen of Swords is speaking up of the road you want to travel. And you might, when I got up to go get my iPad to pull up my music, I stepped on one of my dog's foot, and he cried, and I thought, oh my God, right away, you might step on someone's feet who loves you dearly, and you cherish them at the same time, but at the same time, you're not trying to hurt them, and they're going to have that grace for the road you decide to travel. Another song, the next song, because I listened to three of her songs. It's that one, the next one that goes, sail away, sail away, sail away. That one, going on your adventure, going on the direction that you want to go, going with the flow, and learning how to do that. This is your big message of traveling the road you want to travel. And as you can see, these lines are very flowy. And that all the pictures are different. And this one I don't know why, but I kept on just wanting to flow with the lines. And so it's very flowy. And the last song was Caribbean Blue. And that's, you can listen to that one. That one I don't know as well, but it's kind of like looking up at the sky and singing, is there someone higher? Is there a higher power above and getting your own perspective on it and making your own judgments as well. Okay? So that's the message I got for you. You guys' energy right now is boundless. It is, it's limitless. You guys' energy is overflowing with, that's what you need to tap into, your boundless energy. Your energy wants to just flow and go in the direction you're being called to, and you're probably getting signs and messages. You're probably seeing numbers. You're probably seeing like, having dreams. There's multiple things that are coming up. Okay, so that is your message, pile 1. Hello, pile 2. You guys chose this fun yellow marker. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Yellow is my favorite color, so I would probably chose this one myself. Yeah. So with you guys, again, like I told pile 1, each pile, at the very end, I made some kind of special artwork for you guys with the song also. Okay, so you guys got confidence, the solar plexus chakra, 11. So you might be seeing 1111 a lot, or 111, or 1. That could be a number you're seeing a lot. And this, we're looking at what energy body needs your attention, wants to shine, and this is saying your confidence, that inner knowing. You know, they say the brain is our first mind, but your like stomach is your second brain. It's like your intuition, like you get those gut feelings. This is your solar plexus. So let's get started. We're gonna start you off also with a charm to get some messages. You got a lot of charms. So I have a flower there, some bananas, which is yellow, so maybe you guys need some potassium. I don't know why I said that. We also have this moon energy, like, but look at this moon. This moon reminds me of sleeping, like it needs to sleep, like something going on with your dreams, or you need to sleep more. And then you have this tail, like this mermaid tail, like a very special mermaid type of energy around you. I love those. I love those for you guys. But I'm using, your first message is going to come from the spiritual AF. A message that's going to just come right off the back, that the universe wants you to know about this energy, about your confidence, that you are needing to work on, that you are needing to look at. We have, thou shall not judge, because thou has fucked up before too. Gosh. Oh my goodness. 2 ways. This energy shows up in 2 ways. It shows up of not judging others for their confidence. Okay? Don't judge someone else because they're showing up in their confident manner in their way. So thou shall not judge. That's one. And the other one is, thou shall not judge yourself on how you're showing up. Maybe you're not showing up with your shoulders back and being that confidence up, and that's okay. This is the cue for you to do that. It says, when you see yourself thinking someone's a real ass, take a moment and contemplate all the times you've done exactly what they're doing. Maybe it was a different flavor, but it is still an assholey. Check yourself. People will like you more. Most importantly, you'll like you more. Okay? So you keep this is the universe is saying, as you build your confidence, as you come out more confident, as people around you are more confident, don't judge them. Just make sure you're checking yourself. Check in with yourself and say, oh, am I judging that person? Let me let that person be. Okay? If I don't like it, oh well. I'm gonna keep moving. You know, I'm gonna keep it moving, right? Keep it moving. So I'm also looking at this light worker oracle. Awesome. This is also okay. Definitely another sign, because I'm using the edition, the 1111 edition. So check that out. This is the 1111 edition, and I guys told you might be getting that. You might be seeing those. So definitely an important message here for you guys in this one. Okay, what does pile about their confidence? Dang, it came out right away. Initiation by air. So You could be blooming, going and you're going through that metamorphosis, like through the caterpillar to through the butterfly. Going through that energy, also getting outside because you got the sunlight coming in. Also, we have this yellow, so the sun, getting out in the sun and letting that air hit you, and going through those clearings and awakening. You also could be an air sign as well. But let's see, 24. What beautiful energy is this? Let's see what message we can get out of here that might be calling forth. Okay. It says spiritual freedom is your intimate divine birthright. Even so, to the experience, it requires moving through a process of deconstruction, an undergoing of conditioning, releasing your awareness back into the truth of your original nature. The path of spiritual freedom will have you seeking the deepest and truest round of your being as the guiding instant for expression, for your free will, and assuming complete responsibility for your life journey and soul expression. The initiation by air leads the prepared human into spiritual freedom so complete that only service to a higher love inspires and moves the soul. Personal attachment becomes secondary to the soul's purpose. The soul becomes a radiant clear with spiritual presence, that it shines as bright and strong and sacred tonic, manifesting love in our world simply through its presence. The truly free soul is willing to leave behind all blame and cultivate compassion, find swiftly on a path to powerful mystical oneness with the heart of the universe. With this initiation by air. So it's kind of like clearing out, decluttering, letting, actually this is interesting because this morning when I was doing a yoga practice, one of the lesson that was there, he was doing a lessons where he wanted us to blindfold our eyes and actually put earplugs in so that we would try to listen better to our body and flow with our body and understanding the space of our movements without actually seeing them and listening to your heart. So that really is coming into play. So really listening to yourself. Sometimes another message I'm getting is also not believing everything you see. So when you take off blindfolds, when you put a blindfold on, you have to sense things and see things through your other senses, not using your eyes. Sometimes the eyes lies, like people put on masks or things around you are not real. It's like a facade. And so you have to learn how to see through those masks and see through those facades that are out in the world from people and situations, okay? And learning to clear yourself through this energy. And another message I forgot to tell you, I got really hungry too. I'm just going to tell you, I was really hungry before this started. So 9 of coins. So maybe you don't see yourself in this beautiful, abundant energy. The 9 of coins is this, I'm going to do another one with that, is a really amazing energy. And we have a bird there, so we get more air energy as well. So it is the card of this, like a single person, but it's also an abundant person. It's a step when you're about to step into your Empress phase. So going through that initiation before you hit that Empress phase. And then you got the Page of Coins. Look, and where you are moving up because you go from 9 to Page. You see that movement? There's this movement within you, and it is within this world, within this realm with coins. Coins are very concrete things. They are very earthly. This is, oh my gosh. Yeah. Let's see the stories. I don't know these 2 stories. Let's look at them really quick and see what they are. This is, because this deck is Tarot of Divine, and these are like fairy tales from like across the world. So a lot of them are just different from different backgrounds, not the same. with that 9, this is from the legend of the watermelon. This is from a Vietnamese legend. The road was long and hard, but the rewards are well worth the wait. Yeah. So watermelon, as you know, takes. Oh my God, this goes with y'all's message in the end. When you grow watermelon, you grow it at the beginning of spring, yeah, and you have to wait, and you don't get it right at the peak of summer. You have to wait all the way almost to the freaking end to get a good watermelon that is actually in season. And this one is actually, this fairy tale's from Sweden. And welcome new beginnings of spring and summer and a fresh start in the end of darkness. Okay, she is grounded and anticipates a bright future. So setting goals. So this is a great setup for you guys. Is what I did for you guys. Okay, so the song I listened for you guys is the Four Seasons. It's classical music. So right away I thought, oh my God, the Four Seasons summer, because of you guys had this yellow marker. So all of a sudden I thought summer, and I thought the Four Seasons, and I was just like, I'm gonna just go crazy with yellows and oranges and just summer colors. And at the Four Seasons, when it starts out in the spring, okay, and it goes from the spring and then it hits summer. And I didn't listen to the spring. I listened to summer, and the summer is broken down into each season is broken into 3 parts. And I listened to all the parts, and then the last part, I went crazy because I'll show you. So I have this drawing. It's actually this is how long it is. I was doing this, but you can see the side's different. The reason why this side's different is because when I got to that last part of the summer, the song goes like, it's like you're working over and over, and you're doing so much work. You've started doing stuff in the spring, like this watermelon, like you planted it, and maybe you think when you plant seeds, you don't get those at the beginning of summer. You don't get those right at the spring, especially those yummy fruits like a freaking big ass watermelon. Those don't come till later. And that's what happened too. I went on this search because I was looking for my watercolors. I had all my markers out, and I have like 4 or 5 different sets. And I'm going through the markers, and I'm like, oh my God, I need watercolor. And so I'm on the last of the song, and I'm looking for my watercolor. I'm looking everywhere. I'm all over the house looking for it. On my desk, I'm looking at little cubbies, I'm looking on the bookshelves, I'm looking everywhere. I'm like, where is my freaking watercolor? And I just want yellow so I can go over it and smooth things out and make everything blend together. And I was getting so mad that I couldn't get it. And then I was just like, oh, and I thought of something, and I sat down, and right underneath my table, my coffee table, I have this little box, and it has some crayons in there. My watercolors were right there. But then as I got it out, autumn started. So it's kind of like you're going to go into this thinking, oh my gosh, you should have this confidence built up, and you should be ready by the summer. It's summertime. I should have my confidence up. This energy should be around me. This independence, these seeds I planted, all of this should be here. And you might be thinking it should be here this summer, like in July and August, but it's not going to hit until like the end of August, beginning of September, because I had that cusp of autumn that came along in the music, and it was very calming. But that's when I got to put my last coat of this picture on. So your message is it takes time. It's going to take time, and it's okay. Yes, you're going to be mad because you did all this work and you have not seen anything quite yet. It's not going to happen until that very end of summer, right at the beginning of the cusp of autumn, and you get to crack open that watermelon. Okay, that is the message I got for you guys in this picture. Okay, that is your message. Oh my gosh, pile 2. I love that for you guys. And don't give up. Don't let go of any judgments of where you are or where you're at in your process. You could be at the freaking end of summer. You're like, it's August, and you're like, oh my God, I have been working out. I haven't seen nothing. I have been working towards this business. I see nothing. I've been working to manifest this. I see nothing. I've been working hard at my job, and I haven't gotten a promotion. I see nothing. Do not give up. Do not judge where you're at. Okay? It will happen. It will happen when it's supposed to happen. You guys have a wonderful day. Okay, bye. Hello, pile 3. Let me just say, whoever's in this pile, I got a whole lot of intuitive downloads about you guys. I know what the freak's going on. Okay. So stay to the very end, because like I said, I have a channel song that I did a song with a picture for everybody, and kind of gives you some direction with it. So I'm going to do that at the end. But before I got started, before you guys, the first thing I heard was, with this message, was Leviathan. And I was like, why am I hearing Leviathan? So I said, I know Leviathan from like the book of Enoch. And they're like beings in that book, in the book of Enoch. But when I was like, okay, let me go Google. I'm just going to Google it. And it says Leviathan is a sea serpent demon noted in theology and mythology. It is referenced in several books of the Hebrew Bible, including Psalms, the book of Job, the book of Isaiah, and the book of Enoch. Leviathan is often embodied of chaos, as an embodiment of chaos, and threatening to eat the damned when their lives are over. So I can understand that now, where that energy is coming from with the picture and what I used. But it's weird. It's weird because the song, yeah, not the craziest thing. Then, before I started, and I walked over here, took a drink of water, and was sitting down, I heard the song. I heard Your Bleeding Heart. It's not that. It's called Your Cheating Heart. I don't know why I was like, Your Bleeding Heart. I was like, that's not it. That's not the song you're hearing. It's Your Cheating Heart Will Tell on You. It's a Hank Williams song, actually. And it came up. And I want to look at the lyrics. But I paused it so I don't have to hear it. It says, your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you. When tears come down like falling rain, you'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you withdrew. I don't know what's going on, but I could understand it. I don't know what your message is. We're gonna turn this over, and because this is the energy body, it wants your attention, and it's the root chakra, which is family. It says family. The root chakra is all about foundations. This could be the foundation of your family. Your foundation of your family could have been where there was cheating and lies. And that could be the foundation of your family. I'm not talking about, so say you're not even married, you don't have a family, but it could be your parents, or it could be a lot of ancestral. There was a lot of cheating. Okay. So that is what's in your roots. There is some that is very rooted in, that's why I have this brown marker, because it's so deep. And I was thinking of the dirt and the earth. This is deep. That cheating heart, totally aligning with that right now. And that Leviathan, that chaos, that this energy needs to go. It no longer serves your ancestral line. It no longer serves your bloodline. It is time for it to stop. That cheating, that it needs to go, and that energy is coming to eat that away. It's also could be chaos within the family as well. Like the family's always been chaotic. So with that Leviathan, that could have been there's this chaos energy within your family that needs to go. Or it could be this cheating foundation that needs to go. You could fall in either one of those groups, or you could fall in both. You could have both of them. Okay? Those are the two things that came up before. Let's start out. I don't know, I'm thinking runes, but I'm not going runes. Let's just do a charm. Let's see what comes in. It is, oh my gosh. You guys, so it's this little thing. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a bell tower, but it is the top of something. This is a tiger's eye, which is very much root chakra energy. So this is very much deep-rooted stuff. Okay, I don't know if I can get, okay, in this one. Look at this, a pumpkin. So some of you could be, yeah, some of you can have birthdays in October, because Halloween's in October, or you're in that cusp of you're also a cusp baby. A cusp baby is someone who's like on the cusp of being like this energy, like would say like a Libra and a Scorpio. Those would be the cusp for this Halloween energy. You're in that cusp. Okay. I don't know why I got that. That's one of those things too that is coming up. So let's look at the spiritual AF of the message you need to hear right now to Paul 3 about this family, this root chakra energy. Please help us. 4, which is a foundation. Prayer is dope as F. Some of you need to pray about this. Some of you need to get down on your knees and pray about this. Some of you guys need to ask God for help. Ask your ancestors to show you the way. Ask for guidance. Prayer is dope as AF. And sometimes maybe you have done this. Maybe you have prayed for this. And right now your family's being delivered from this. So it says, seriously, spend a little time asking the universe for what you want. Even if you're speaking into the void, at the very least, you'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really want. You might even figure out what the first baby step is to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong-ass genie in the sky who magically grants you all your wishes, meaning God. He is up there. Some people don't believe him. Some people do. Some people believe in multiple things. But the universe does answer. It does. It's God. But I'm just saying, you need to sit down and pray. I want this for my family, because this is deeply with your family. I want this for my future. I want a family. But I'm scared because I have this chaos that is in my family. I have this cheating history that always happens in my family. Prayer. Ask to be delivered from it so that you don't bring it into your home. Or if you have, ask for forgiveness. And how do you walk away from it? And what do you need to do? Prayer. Because we all have stepped in situations we didn't want or happened. And there's a thing called grace and a thing called forgiveness that you can step into, and looking at the reasons of why that happened. So prayer, and I'm gonna pull another one for you guys. I don't know why, but you guys are getting two of these cards, and I'm skipping the tarot for you guys. So you're getting 2 of these, and we're skipping the tarot because we are. Give me one. Another one. Okay. They gave me 2, and I'm taking them. OMG, calm the F down. So some of you guys are like, well, I have been praying. You know what? I get like this. I'm like, so you'll hear something, and you'll be like, I have been doing that. And so this is the universe saying, OMG, calm the F down. We know. But keep doing it. Don't give up. the message on here, it says 99.9 of your problems would be better handled if you simply calm the F down before you do anything. Try it. Are you butthurt about something? Calm the F down. Are you afraid? Calm the F down. Is the house on fire? Okay, well, get out of there and call 911. Then calm the F down. I love that message. Calm the F down. Calm down. Prayer. You might be hearing this message and you might be going off on me saying, I don't got no cheating. I ain't doing no cheating, Tony. OMG, calm the F down. There's something in your roots that need to be cleansed. Is it the chaos? There's something there, okay? So calm down and check out what it is and listen to the message. Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. Oh my God, I didn't even pick this group, but gosh, I can relate. I feel like I know what it feels like to feel like everything is going wrong. Like, oh my gosh, but you know what? They're for the right reasons. There's a reason why you decided to do that. There's a reason why that didn't work out. There's a reason why you were fired. There is a reason why that person ran away from you. There's a reason why you are not getting that phone call back. There's a reason why you can't go there. There's a reason why, okay? It says you've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to be shaken up. And the stuff that no longer serves us needs to leave to make room for the good shit. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget the part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit is scary as AF. Remember, if something's on fire, call them for help, prayer, and calm the fuck down. Remember, you want to be a phoenix. You got to learn to love the fire. Oh my gosh. Oh man. There you go. Oh my gosh. So, you guys, I'm laughing about this. This is funny. I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm laughing with you. This is a great message. Oh my God, I love you guys' message. This is good. This is kind of like just a slap in the face. And the universe saying, it's okay. You got this. It's okay. You got this. It's okay. You got this. So let's look at this Lightworker Oracle and see what last message. Oh my God. You got to find that dude. Okay, I don't know what group I was telling, but I was like, I told the first group this. I said, I use this deck. I use that 1111 deck, and I love looking at him. Even though I think he's AI generated, he looked good. He's fine. I'm just going to say he is fine. Okay. 42, higher knowing. You have this beautiful higher knowing. Trust in something bigger than yourself. Trust that something bigger, greater is happening for your highest good. I don't even think dude, he's actually the second last message. It says, the quality of higher learning is an expression of intelligence manifesting through the fifth ray of intelligent knowledge. The spiritual ray of energy flows from the center of your universe towards your soul as a spiritual gift. You are empowered with the ability to recognize the information you need, to understand the systems that affect your soul's journey, and distill clarity in any issue that has seemed unclear or overwhelming to you. The right knowledge at the right time is a powerful support for human evolution. Your intuition will support your intellectual mind in discerning the true quality of information and applying it intelligently in your life for the best outcome. The Archangel Raphael now assists you in integrating the blessings of the fifth ray. Any questions you now ask shall be answered in a timely manner through the gift of higher knowledge. This is fine ass Raphael. I work with him all the time. He's okay. I work with Michael too. I use Michael a lot for protection, but I keep. Oh my goodness! Look at that, messing my stuff around. I keep Raphael around for clearing out my heart space all the time. All the time. I asked him, you know what? I also, so I was some other message, but that's something different. Okay. So you are truly blessed. Okay, guys, in this pile, even though you might be thinking, no, this sucks. I have to deal with a lot of stuff. You asked to come into this lifetime to create and clear out this family energy, whatever's in this root chakra, this deep rooted issues within your family line. You asked to clear them out, and so it is a hard walk to follow. Your picture, your song. So you guys' song you guys got, it was hilarious because it's like all of a sudden I heard the song "We Are Family" and it's by, I think it's Soul Sledge. Hold on, I think, but it's like an 8-minute freaking song. So I could draw this picture in that 8 minutes, and it goes on. You know, we are family. I got all my sisters and me, or yes, but it talks about your family. And as I was about to draw, and as I was starting that drawing, I was saying, all I could think of was, I was thinking, okay, I need to draw a square. I was thinking, I need to draw a square. I need to draw a square. I didn't know why I needed to draw a square. But in my mind's eye, in my head, I kept seeing a triangle. And I was just like, why am I seeing a triangle? But I'm thinking I need to draw a square. Why am I thinking square, but I'm picturing in my mind a triangle? I'm like, those are two different shapes. Well, then I put them both down, and guess what the freak I got? A house. You see this? And if that's not family, a home, which is a 4. It looks like, you look at this. I even noticed that too. This 4 right here, I'm drawing it. You can't really see it. This 4 kind of reminds me of this house. And the reason why I kept getting square is because of the 4. The 4 is very, the number 4 is very stable. It's a stable number. It's when you're making something, 4 points are very stable. When you put a square together, it's the most solid of the shapes. It's the most solid. It's a solid foundation. So this foundation is your square, but this triangle you have a triangle which was making a home, your family. And all of a sudden I felt, and I knew I needed to make this black, and now I understand the Leviathan, the chaos that needs to be cleared out, that needs to be washed away within your foundation. And it needs to be rooted. The bottom needs to be rooted with this green. Is your heart chakra is green. Is you need to come, everything you do when it comes to family, it needs to come from your heart space. It needs to come from earth, foundation, groundedness energy. Because another thing I was doing when I was doing my yoga this morning, and he was talking about the heart, and he was saying, the heart connects those lower chakras, which also connects that root, which you guys have, the root chakra, which is that bottom. But it also connects, it's the center also for the higher, the stuff above that you get from above, which Archangel Raphael and prayer can help with. From the Most High, from the divine, that you call down that energy, and that, so you're rooted in that heart energy. And heart, if you flip those letters around in the word heart, you make the word earth, here on earth. And so not only, I don't think this is just, could be you, it also could be a lot of people on earth as well. We need to be rooted within our hearts so we could love one another and root out this evil in the world that we have towards each other, this soulness, this darkness that's in our world, that's our foundation, it needs to go. And so a lot of people are dealing with it in their homes, but we're also dealing in all over the world, in the country. We have this hate, we have this chaos, we have this back and forth. When people come together, it creates this beautiful energy. But when there is deception and pulling each other apart, there is this chaos. And so we need to be rooted. Your roots need to come from the heart. This blue is the throat chakra. And to be that, you have a lot of blue because there has to be a lot of freaking communication. I'm saying that out loud. I'm saying that very loudly. We have to learn how to communicate with each other. Everyone in your home, with whatever you're dealing with in your home, you have to learn how to communicate with that. In the world, in your workplace, all over, you have to learn how to communicate. This orange is our creativity and letting that flow. And this yellow is our expression. It's our I am. It's your power, and letting that go up into the world, bringing out our creativity, but we are rooted. We need to stay rooted in this energy, and this energy of love, of understanding, this green. And then this blue is the energy of being able to communicate and clearing out this black hole of chaos. And everyone's black hole of chaos will be different things. Some people will be that you're cheating hard. Some of it will be that chaos energy. Some of it will be different things. The hate towards mankind, the hate towards women, the hate towards men, the hate towards certain religions, the hate towards a certain group of people. We have to release that. It is time for that energy to be disposed of. So that is my wonderful message for you. Pile 3, it is a pile of bringing peace within this world, within your homes. We start inwards. You start inwards and you move out. You start in your home and then you move out to your neighborhoods. You start in your home, you move out to your neighborhoods and to your cities. You start in your home, you move to your neighborhoods, your city, then your country. And as you can see, it just keeps growing bigger. And that's what it's supposed to be. I hope someone listened to this message because it's important. And I thank you for being here. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.